Max Keiser, who was just recently interviewed on the Alex Jones show. He was invited back. And let me share with you a little the backstory, just in case you don't know the backstory. Now, back in the day, maybe it was 2014, many years ago, Max Keiser, being a kind-hearted gentleman, went on the Alex Jones show and he gifted Alex Jones 10,000 Bitcoin. I don't know the exact value of the Bitcoin at that time, but I can tell you what the value of 10,000 Bitcoin is in today's prices. If you run the math, that is freaking $350 million. Long story short, Alex Jones claims he lost the laptop that Max put the Bitcoin on. Therefore, he has none of it. So Max, being the kind-hearted gentleman he is, he said, let me come back on the show now. And he actually just released this episode yesterday. So this is brand new, breaking all these predictions and everything I'm sharing with you. And I'm going to give you a basic quiz on Bitcoin, Alex. And if you can answer these 5 questions, I will give you another 10,000 Bitcoin valued at roughly $350 million per coin. And so Alex invited Max on the show. They did the quiz. Here are some of the highlights of the show I'm going to be sharing with you. However, if you want to watch it live with me, we're going to be doing a live JV React session exclusively on Rumble after the show stream ends on YouTube. We're going to be watching it together where Max is quizzing Alex, and I'll be reacting live to the video. It's something I've never done before, live reacting to these videos, but I think it's going to be phenomenal considering it's brand new content. Many of you have never seen it before, so make sure you're following me on Rumble because it's going to be lit. But first and foremost, here are some of the highlights from this recent interview. I posted it yesterday exclusively. I was the first one to post the entire interview on X. I already got over 500 hearts, 166 retweets, and over 52,000 people viewed it. Here's what I wrote. Max Keiser joins the Alex Jones show to predict the latest Bitcoin trends and warn of the suicide bankers that will destroy the world. And here are some of the quotes regarding his predictions when Alex Jones asked him, so where's Bitcoin going to go next? Where we go from here? Here's what Max Keiser shared. All fiat money and gold eventually goes to effectively zero against Bitcoin because it's demonetizing gold. The same way gold demonetized silver, Bitcoin will be demonetizing gold. So sure, gold will be maybe $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 an ounce, but we're talking about Bitcoin eventually going to $5 million to $10 million per coin. So your purchasing power in gold terms is almost basically nothing compared to what's happening in Bitcoin. Preach. Very powerful words. And there is another quote, I believe, that I shared here. Let's see if I can find it. I'm going to click back on here. Here's the other quote he shared regarding price action. Max said, Bitcoin is going to hit the new all-time high very soon, and it is starting a new bull market right now. So on this particular phase of the bull market, you're going to see $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 per Bitcoin. So that's his target for this cycle. And that's why I say on a conservative level, I'm anticipating $200,000 for this cycle peak. And on a more bullish scenario, we could hit as high as $500,000, right in alignment with the high priest of Bitcoin, Max Keiser. Now, here's some other things. Max gives Alex Jones a simple 5-question Bitcoin quiz for 10,000 BTC. And again, at today's price, that's $350 million worth of Bitcoin. Now, here are the questions I actually want to show you. Let me see if I could pull it up. Yeah, so here are the 5 questions he asked. This is going to literally blow your mind because they're so easy, and I want you to answer these as I'm reading the questions. So here, Alex was 0 for 5 on this 10,000 Bitcoin quiz. The very first question, what is the total supply of Bitcoin? Do you guys know the answer to this question? I know that's a very difficult one for Alex Jones, but Alex Jones, no answer. He's clueless, or he's pretending to be clueless. What's your thoughts? Is he playing us all, or is he really that ignorant when it comes to Bitcoin? How does someone not know the total number of Bitcoin there could ever be? That's like basis 101. If you don't know that, you know nothing about Bitcoin. Maybe you didn't even put in 10 minutes of research. I don't know. But that's something I would expect everyone, even Alex Jones, to know. So that kind of blew my mind when he couldn't answer that basic question. I'm like, oh no, this is not going to go well. The next question. Name Bitcoin's hashing algorithm. And in the chat, guys, let me know if you know what is Bitcoin's hashing algorithm. Let's see how many of you know this. A little more difficult than the first question, but still pretty easy overall. Let's see if you guys know the second question. I'm going to see who gets it right first. I wish I could offer you 10,000 Bitcoin like a gentleman like Max, but unfortunately, I'm not sitting on 10,000 Bitcoin, or I'd do something cool like that. Let's see. Do you guys know the name of it? That is correct. The first one to get it is David Wrong. That is SHA256. That is 100% correct. You nailed it. Digital Dankness, you got it. Robert Brady, you got it. Bring Facts, you got it. You got it. Matthew. Imagine if you guys were able to take the quiz. I think everyone here would have won the 10,000 Bitcoin, just keeping it real. But nonetheless, fam, let's go to the third question. How often does the difficulty adjustment adjust? Another softball to Alex. He didn't answer any of them correct. He was 0 for 5. That's what makes this entire thing so mind-boggling. But let's see if you guys know the answer. Appreciate the subscription, guys. Much love, much respect. Let's see if you can get this one right. How often does the difficulty adjustment adjust for Bitcoin? Another softball question. Proof of wake and bake, says that wise word up. 4 years, that is not correct. Relaxing. Robert Brady says 2016 blocks, or about 2 weeks. That is correct, Matthew J. From my understanding, it's roughly every 2 weeks, which is every 2016 blocks. So there you have it. Very simple questions. Anyone could have answered that one probably if you follow Bitcoin. Andrea, no, it's not 3.8 years. It's virtually every 2 weeks. So that's the correct answer on that one. Let's go to the next question, shall we? For 10,000 Bitcoin, how often do new blocks appear? Another softball question you would anticipate any Bitcoiner to answer very easily. And once again, Alex Jones, no answer. He's just flabbergasted. Can't even answer. You would think he'd at least guess, but nothing. Yeah, that's right, guys. I think you guys all know the answer to this one. How often do new blocks appear? Let's see. Do you guys know the answer? I learned so much here, says Melda. Word up, David Wrong got it first again, every 10 minutes. That's correct, approximately every 10 minutes. Easy question, Dankness got it, Jason got it, Relaxing got it, Al also got it. You guys are on the money. You guys all deserve 10,000 Bitcoin, by the way. You guys deserve it. You got the knowledge, you got it right. That is correct, fam. Okay, and now for the fifth and final mind-blowing question. And what's mind-boggling about the fifth and final question, it wasn't even like an open-ended question. It's a yes or no. You know what I mean? And he didn't even answer yes or no. You have a 50% chance of getting it right. And that's why I think maybe Alex was playing us. Maybe he's just acting ignorant because he is a big Bitcoin hodler and he just wants to act ignorant on the subject. I wouldn't put it past him, but I'd love to know your thoughts, fam. Because the fifth and final question, the easiest question of them all, is Craig Wright Satoshi? Is Craig Wright Satoshi? And no answer. No yes. No. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. So that was, again, is he playing us all or is he just that ignorant when it comes to Bitcoin? I want to know your thoughts. I can't figure it out. Is he that ignorant? Ignorant enough to lose 10,000 Bitcoin gifted to him? Ignorant enough to not know how many coins there will be? Ignorant enough to not know, who invented Bitcoin? We all know it's Satoshi and not Craig Wright. You know what I mean? So all he had to say was, who's Craig Wright? Never heard of him. No, of course not, right? Is he playing us? What are your thoughts, fam? Yeah, if you're gaining value, smash it. That's what's up. Appreciate that. 10 million Bitcoin in what year? Well, that's obviously the long-term perspective. Short-term, Max is calling from anywhere from 200 to 400,000, as I shared with you. So you guys let me know. But isn't it crazy? You guys all got it right. No. Nobody in the chat said yes. So, Craig Wright is Satoshi. Nobody. Everyone answered it correct. You guys got them all right. OG says, I'm Satoshi. We're all Satoshi, aren't we, right? No, Ricardo. Bitcoin will hit 10 million by 2036, probably sooner, says Matthew. You know what I mean? I think we can hit $1 million by 2030. And from there, it depends how hyperinflated the US dollar is and if the dollar is even still in existence. Johnny Bravo says in 8 years. Well, we shall soon see. I have a few more things to share with you from Max Keiser, but that is mind-boggling that they were the most easiest, simplest questions you could have possibly asked. And Alex Jones got 0 out of 5 correct. So some other recent quotes from Max Keiser: by the time America catches up to El Salvador and starts buying Bitcoin, the price per Bitcoin will be over $1 million per coin. I agree with that one. Now, he also has some other great quotes. Just in time for Bitcoin's next leg up, getting rid of naked short selling means the big guys like BlackRock, etc., won't have their primary means of manipulating the prices down. This will also benefit gold and silver, but Bitcoin will 20 to 50x those precious metals. Let me know if you agree or disagree there with Max Keiser. He also recently shared in an interview that just 1% of these total addressable markets from the major institutions coming into Bitcoin will cause the Bitcoin price literally to skyrocket. And I wanted to share with you the climax here of this Bitcoin orgasm prediction. So even 1% of that multi-$100 trillion funds available moves the needle on Bitcoin, moving it up considerably. If we get into that 5 to 10% range of those asset managers allocating into Bitcoin, then you start to really see it raise ahead to those 7-figure type predictions that people have been making, including myself, because Bitcoin is an asset class. Preach. There's no argument there. And because Bitcoin is an asset class, it's going to continue to soar and eat away at everything as everything effectively turns to zero against the apex predator. So there you have it, my crypto fam.